With the remake of Hocus Pocus coming out this year and Halloween just around the corner, I thought now's a good time to look back at Hocus Pocus 1, at some things that maybe we missed. Hocus Pocus came out 1993, I was a massive fan, I gotta be honest, I used to watch this film about 5 times a day leading up to Halloween. I was a proper little Halloween kid, proper little weird kid, but that's not uncommon. I know a lot of people was. A lot of people I speak to who love Hocus Pocus, they always watch it once a year. It's like a tradition. It's a big nostalgia hit. But the thing is, this movie came out in 1993. This was way before the internet was ever a thing. So there's a lot of stuff that you might have missed, a lot of things that you might not know. So what we're going to do today is we're looking back in time and we're going to go over some of those things. Because you are watching Not So Clueless with me, your host, Cameron, where I aim to make you a little less clueless about all things useless. And in today's show, we're talking 7 surprisingly fun facts about Hocus Pocus that you may have missed. Coming in at number 1, Leonardo Dicaprio was offered the role of Max, which isn't really a far stretch. I mean, if you look at them side by side, Max and Leonardo DiCaprio, they look pretty similar as it was. The movie could have been a completely different thing under the hands of Leo himself, but who knows? Coming in at number 2, real moths fly out of Billy's mouth. You remember Billy Butcherson? He was the quick-witted zombie that we seen in the film. Well, in a 2018 interview with Bloody Disgusting, makeup and special effects designer Tony Gardner said that the actor, Doug Jones, would wear a mouth rig, a latex pocket attached to dentures which blocked off Jones's throat, which the moths would come out of. There was a little small hole in the back of the pocket so Doug could cough, air would come through it and it would push the moths out. So they were real moths. An animal wrangler would place several moths in the pocket with tweezers, then stitches would be glued shut and they'd run out the frame so that they could get the shot as fast as possible. Now as for that actor, Doug Jones, does he sound familiar? Does he look familiar? Because here's a fact and a fact. Doug Jones is one of these actors that you might not recognise, but you will have seen him before. You will know his work. He's had a long career acting in some of their best movies ever, but we never recognise him because he's always got makeup on. Not only was he Billy Butcherson in Hocus Pocus, he was also in Hellboy, Pan's Labyrinth, Star Trek, Fantastic Four, Shape of Water, and a lot more real great films. Check him out. Number 3. Hocus Pocus was originally a bedtime story. Writer David Kirshner invented the story for his 2 kids. His wife recommended that he does something with it, so he wrote up Hocus Pocus, which was originally called Halloween House, and then he submitted the movie, and things started to get rolling. We all know what happened then. Hocus Pocus was made. Sticking with the making of the movie, we get to number 4, which was pitching the movie. In order to get Disney execs excited about the film, David showed up early and he turned the room into this Hocus Pocus set where he hung 2 broomsticks from the ceiling. He also hung a vacuum sealer and laid out about 15 to 20 pounds of candy corn around so you get that smell of Halloween, which obviously works because we all know what happened. It got made. However, number 5, it was a flop. It never did well. Partly because it got released in July, so it was a summer film, which, Hocus Pocus is extremely Halloweeny. Why they released that in summer, I will never know. But it didn't work. It was a flop. Things picked up a little bit after, and it's now a cult classic. See, even if it didn't work at first, try again. Hold on in there. Number 6, and an interesting fact about Sarah Jessica Parker. She's actually related to a witch. You may know best as playing Sarah Sanderson, but years after the film she was on the TV show Who Do You Think You Are, where it traced her family history and she found out she was related to Esther Elwell, one of the people accused of being a witch in the Salem witch trials. How interesting is that? All comes around, doesn't it? All comes around. And last but not least, number 7, a little movie Easter egg. Something that you might have missed is the house that we see in the film. When the children are escaping the witches from the school, we see this big mansion in the background. That is the same house from American Beauty. Even more interesting, Thora Birch, who played Danny in Hocus Pocus, was also in American Beauty. And it doesn't just stop there. That house, which actually looks like this, was also the house in National Lampoon's Vacation. It's a famous house. So there we go, there were 7 fun facts about Hocus Pocus that you might have missed or didn't know. Let me know, which one did you find most interesting? And let me know, how excited are you for the new movie? Is it going to be a flop like the first one? Is it not? Hey, where's everyone gone?